and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7-Figure Fashion Business Podcast,
where we talk about the fashion industry and how to get your fashion business to 7 figures.
From manufacturing strategies, cut and sew designers, to fashion hot topics and the latest fashion trends, I'm your host, Monica Monique.
And I'm your host, XYZeee. And let's jump into today's episode.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Or afternoon, wherever you are. Good night, good evening. All of the things, all of the time zones. Zeee.
What?
Let me think. I'm trying to think if Virginia, Tobahanek, whatever.
Yes,
Virginia needs
thank
to be
y'all.
shouted out. Because y'all have been down. I don't know if there's a school or a college over there.
What is going on?
I think it's called Tobahanek, New Virginia.
Yeah.
They been showing off.
Yes.
Like,
showing love. What is it?
If you are listening from around the area of Virginia, because maybe the location isn't exact, but if you are around that area in Virginia and you are sitting in a classroom and everybody is listening to our podcast, we're talking about you.
Yes, please.
Let us know where you are, who you are.
Talk to us, DM us.
You out.
We want to know what is it? Like,
why
why so much of the love?
We deserve love for sure. We know that.
Yes.
But yeah.
And maybe we can come down to the school, set up a Zoom call.
Oh, that would be so cool if we went to the school and if it is a school. Because what if it's like a church or something? I don't know. You never know.
Yeah.
So but shout out to y'all. Y'all been downloading our podcast, listening consistently.
Yes, thank you so much. And we about to be monetized because of you guys.
Yes, because of you guys. Y'all were the first people that kind of boosted it recently, and shout out.
We are so close, so please, one more episode. Give us one more episode.
Yes, download. If y'all, first of all, side note, if y'all are in school, if y'all are in fashion school and you listen to our podcast, tell the whole class, tell the teacher. Tell the teacher to listen to one of our episodes
school
for a class.
Yeah.
Our topics relate. They've been hidden.
Yeah.
So that might be the move.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to you guys. How's life lately?
I think life is, I don't know. I've been happy. Yeah. I've been really happy lately.
Okay.
But weird.
What do you mean?
I just got this, like, it's like everything like fell apart. Not fell apart,
okay,
but it fell apart for good. Like I don't even care.
Yeah.
Like I believe that everything is going to be great so much. Like I'm just ready to.
I agree with that.
Grow.
Ready to grow.
I'm ready to grow. I'm excited about the new year. The new year feels great.
Popping.
This energy in the new year.
My new year starts in how many days?
When is your birthday?
14 days.
The 22nd or the 23rd?
You should know.
22nd.
Yes. Don't ever play me. No, for sure. 22nd is my new year. I get 22 extra days before my new year starts. I'm excited. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Birthday plans. What's your birthday looks?
Don't know yet, but I think I might go to New York for my birthday. Go to the Sherry Shepherd show. You know I love to do that.
Yeah.
Or the View, whichever one. I want to go in person, dress up. And I'm thinking about hosting a little brunch for some fashion girlies.
Oh, yeah.
My birthday. Remember I was talking about trying to do something during the holidays?
I
think I might just do it for my birthday.
Yeah, that's good.
Like on a Monday, nobody's doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because the people who, again, shout out to fashion designers separately, the people who have been reaching out about the post that I made about the Dubai trip, who haven't, like the ones who can't go are like, oh, well, what else are you going to do? Because I'll be down for something else. So I told them about LA in September. They're like, cool, got it. We going to that. But I was like, we could do a little mini brunch in New York. And a couple people who live in DC, who live in New York or the tri-state, they might come up for it. So I feel like that would be cute.
Yeah, I think that'll be so cute. And it'll be, first of all, I think the Dubai trip is a great idea. I would love to meet all the fashion designers that I already follow. Been following for years.
Yeah.
I would love to meet them and hear their stories. And I feel like my family, my friends, nobody understands if I have a conversation or if I complain about, like, not even complain. If I talk anything about the fashion world, I think everybody's response is always so ignorant because they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So, but when I'm talking to you, if I say anything, you know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be cool to just be around other fashion designers and in Dubai.
Did you say right in Dubai?
And then for the brunch, that'll be like the start. That'll be
the prequel.
Yeah.
So the girls who are going to Dubai or who might go to Dubai are going to the New York brunch. So possibly King Bella. I think you follow her.
I said she's one of my favorites. I think in like one of the third episodes.
One of the early episodes?
I was like, that's my favorite fashion designer. She actually went to school.
Yeah,
she went to fashion school.
Is she in school now or did she graduate?
She probably be in like her last year.
Yeah.
And I seen cool. I see the difference in her work.
Yeah.
I really like her.
Really like her. We did a Instagram live. Did you see it?
Y'all too?
Yeah.
No.
What? It's on my page.
Oh no, I didn't.
We did an Instagram live together like last week, and who knows when this episode will come out. It might be 2 weeks ago at that point. But yeah, we were talking about the Dubai trip, and she was basically saying the same thing, like, dang, it would be so cool to have friends that actually know what I'm talking about and that's in this world and like can get tips and tricks from and kind of share with y'all what I'm doing and y'all share with me what you're doing and da-da-da-da. So yeah, it's a vibe.
That's good.
It's a vibe.
I gotta watch it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was really cool.
How do you feel about so need some advice. Maybe I was wrong.
Okay.
But is this fashion designer, she did something in the fabric store. And 2 people sent it to me. And they was like, oh my God, you should do this.
She did something in the fabric store?
Like, she's made content in the fabric store. And she was like, oh, now I'm booking for prom or whatever. And 2 people sent it to me and it was like, you should do this.
Just saying that she's now booking in for prom while she's in the fabric store.
Yeah.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. But I was like, why did both of y'all send me? I don't know. I got a little attitude.
Because they're thinking about you.
I got a little attitude.
Why?
But after I got an attitude, I like checked myself like, well, was I wrong? Because what did I get an attitude for? But I feel like they always send me stuff. So both of them always send me stuff. So I think it was like a build up.
It sounds like they're being thoughtful. I don't understand. What's the problem?
You
think they're telling you what to do? I think they're just giving you. I think when they see a fashion designer, they know you're a fashion designer.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Huh?
I don't like it.
You don't like what?
When you see another fashion designer doing something and then you tell me to do it. I feel like I'm my own fashion designer. I want to do what I want to do.
You don't have to do it, but I think they're probably just thinking of you,
right,
and being nice,
right. Okay, no, that's why I was like,
oh, well, this has a lot of views, so this will get you a lot of views,
right. That's why I'm like, oh my God, I probably was so wrong.
Yeah, you are,
because I snapped on them. I was like, yeah, like stop. I don't want you to keep getting into the habit of sending me stuff, but stop sending me stuff because you throwing off my I said all of this.
Bro.
I was like, you throwing off my train of thought because I'm already thinking about what I'm doing, my content for this. Like, I was just like, leave me alone. Stop sending me other people's stuff.
You are so mean.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they were being thoughtful. If you never send your friend anything, your friend that does makeup, you never send her a makeup video?
No.
Well, you send me stuff all the time.
Not all the time. And I don't send it to you and be like, do this.
Yeah, no, you don't do this.
I look at this. I was just sitting like, oh my God, this is cool. Look.
Right.
Look at this.
Right. You don't like the wording, do this versus
I don't know. Maybe I gotta dig deeper into my feelings. But that really messed up like my 2 days. Yeah, that happened. The day that it happened, and then the day after it happened, I was like, wow, I probably really was wrong. Okay. Do people send you stuff like, you should do this?
All the time.
And what's your response?
I just do the heart face. I mean, not the heart face. I just send the heart, like a double click. I don't ever actually do it. Or sometimes I do. One time my sister sent me this video and it was like a picture of you as a kid. And then the caption on the top of the video said, it said like, I want to be a fashion designer when I grow up. And then it's another picture of you grown up doing what you said you wanted to do when you were a kid. That video got like 45K likes. 45K views.
Yeah.
And that was maybe like one of my first videos that got that many views. And it was off of a suggestion that my sister made. Now, my sister sends me stuff all the time.
Right.
I do 1% of the 100 things she sends me.
Right. But I think, okay.
But I know
it's
that
just going to happen.
Thinking of me. Yeah.
It's just something that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But that made me so mad.
People send me stuff all the time. Like,
somebody, this guy that I used to work with, still to this day, he'll text me, but he'll just send me like, oh my God, this is so cute.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
I don't care. I don't care.
You're mean. Just double click. Just like it.
Right. And just be like, pushing. But they're going to keep sending it.
Then mute their messages so that you don't see them when they come in. But I think that they're just being kind. Like they're just trying to they thought of you. You don't want to be thought of? You don't want to be cared about?
You know how I'd be like, it's a secret that I sew. Like, you know how I'd be like, don't tell people that you know how to sew.
This is the
because then they'd be like, oh my God, can you hit my pants? Can you fix my zipper? Like, it'd be like, no.
Yeah, it's what's wrong with just say no? I'm sorry, no.
Right.
So yeah, but I just don't think it's a secret. We have a podcast. It's been on for a long time now.
Watch how I keep it a secret.
You might want to close up your boobs a little tiny bit.
You can see them on the camera.
But now I can't. No, I mean I can see the line, but before I was like, oh wow. Getting breastfed. All right. Anyway, so
that was a good one.
But yeah, no, I think they're just being thoughtful. You should apologize.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, because you're in your own feelings. And I think they were just thinking of you.
Yeah, for sure, definitely in my own feelings, and they definitely didn't mean it in the wrong way. They didn't mean it at all in the wrong way. Yeah.
But you snapped on that,
and I felt so bad. Like my whole next day was ruined because I can't be mean to people.
Clearly you can.
I can't be mean to people and feel good about it.
Okay. I mean, I've always felt great. And people, when I do it, it's justified. Clearly when you do it, it's not. But
that was justified. I don't know.
We're getting into hot...
Wait, all right, before we go. I feel like I'm already thinking of like a million things that I'm working on myself. Mm-hmm. And then like when you do that and you throw it in there, I think you just throw me all the way off.
Yeah.
Because that's what that designer is doing. That's not me.
Yeah.
And I feel like social media is already everything already looks the same. Every designer is already doing the same thing.
Right.
And that's because everybody is just copying off of, oh, I see, this is a good idea. I'm gonna steal this content. She got 45,000 likes. And I'm gonna do that because she got 45,000 likes.
Right.
And there's no originality. There's no, like, everybody's stuff look the same. And I don't want to be that designer. I really want to stand out. Yeah. So when you tell me to do something else that another designer is doing, it just boils my blood.
Right.
It has everything to do with me and not them.
Right. That has everything to do with you and not them. But they're not coming from a place of
right.
any ill will.
Yeah. So. And for the rest of my career, I'm going to get that anyways.
Yeah.
So I can't be like, stop.
Right. And I mean, eventually you're going to stop getting that. I mean, I don't think Kanye's uncle is saying, hey, you should try this beat.
Right.
You know, but in the beginning they probably were.
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So.
And in the beginning, I got that so much. The beginning of my career when I first started, I got that so much.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just fed up.
Right.
So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry
I
snapped on y'all.
But you could also just like send a nice message like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm just tired of getting so many suggestions from people. Maybe refrain for future reference. But I really appreciate y'all thinking of me.
Yeah.
And then just leave it there.
For sure.
Are we doing a fashion hot topics episode today? I wanted to start with Balenciaga. You actually posted this on our Instagram. Yeah. And I didn't see it until your post.
You know what? That was a scheduled post that was supposed to come out.
Really?
And I guess I thought it was my phone, but I guess it's Instagram. I guess scheduled posts is just not working on Instagram because that happened. Remember I text you and I was like, "Can you post this because it's not posting?" Yeah, that was a scheduled post too, and then it wound up posting double. Twice? Yeah, and I had to go back and delete it, but I had to keep checking my phone to see if it went,
which loses the whole point of scheduling the post.
So that post came out, and I was waiting for it to come out. Then I went on the timeline. I'm like, wait, I did not see this. Usually I see it pop up on the timeline, and I'm like, oh my god, did this post? And then it didn't.
So did the movie already come out or no?
No, it comes out January 19th. It's a TV series.
Okay.
Which I'm excited. Are you gonna watch it? No, you're not. But I'm gonna have to tell you
anything that brand does.
I'm gonna have to tell you everything. But I'm excited because
I'm disappointed in Disney.
Mm-hmm. When I was on my little research, I'm so happy. I'm sorry.
Why are you so excited?
Because like I don't know, being a fashion blogger kind of cool. Yeah. Like I really just sit and look for fashion news. Some stuff that I find I'm just like, boring. But this was it. Yeah. When I figured out it was on Disney Plus, I said this has to be talked about.
It has to.
Why would the Balenciaga story be on Disney Plus?
'Cause they like little kids.
Why would Disney Plus do business with Balenciaga after the scandal?
Because they are either being bought out or they're into some things. Which wouldn't that be crazy if Disney Corporation was into some things? But maybe it would not be crazy. Maybe it was like literally, they are, because clearly it's a program about kids. I don't know if you remember or if you ever heard of this, but there was a particular director, producer, popular for making Disney films. And he went to jail for, or definitely got called out for, watching child, quote unquote, videos, promiscuous videos. And then further research found out that some child actresses had expressed uncomfortability with what he was asking them to do on set. I'm sorry, he was at Nickelodeon, not Disney. And even maybe some parents too. But I remember one of the things was like, you know how kids movies are so overly gross, like the whole slime and whatever. But it was this one particular movie, I think, and I can't remember the documentary where I saw this on, but it was like he was asking the little girl to like rub the giant bowl of spaghetti and put it on her face and like,
oh my god,
push the meatballs through her hands and just gross herself out and get it all over her head and stuff. And they said he was being weird about it, like almost like he was getting off on that. And eventually, because so many people complained, he couldn't produce Nickelodeon.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
But he may or may not have gone to jail or whatever. But there are creepy people out there. But for me, after what just came out about the Balenciaga brand with the whole photo shoot and the paperwork on the floor, the lawsuit cases and stuff, for Disney Channel to have their movie or series on their platform,
which Balenciaga's story has nothing to do with Disney.
I mean, Disney has Marvel movies and stuff on there. They have other stuff.
But
I feel like
that's Marvel movies give me like something a kid will want to watch.
Yeah, true.
But
they have stuff. Like there was this podcast video format. Who was the host? It was like actors speaking to actors. Mm-hmm. To me, it didn't seem very Disney-like. Okay. It was grown women. It was like...
Actually, the Kardashians is on Disney Plus, too.
No, they're on Hulu. Hulu is owned by Disney, but I don't think they're on Disney Plus platform.
I think I was just on there and it was on there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But so because of Hulu,
yeah. Yeah. So they might have segments. But yeah, I would... Because I've been far away from that brand as possible.
Yeah. You be what?
I would be as far as that away from that brand as possible. And I definitely wouldn't put it on a children's platform.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't use the image they use to promote it that they use. Literally a guy peeking through the curtain. What is more creepy than that? What?
That is, yeah.
But what did you say you found in your research about? What were you about to say?
When? Just now or earlier?
Yeah. You said you were earlier when you were talking about researching.
Oh. I didn't find nothing. I just was talking about the trailer, I think.
Okay.
I think I was saying I enjoy researching fashion, and I'm happy that we're actually getting into like behind the scenes of the fashion world. Mm-hmm. And it was exciting doing research about something that I love, and I get to it's making everything else I don't know. I'm understanding
better.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But in the trailer, it seemed like he was going through the same stuff that we go through as fashion designers, and before he even became a big brand, he started off as a seamstress.
Like we all
how we all do.
Yeah.
And he was getting the hate, the jealousy from family and friends. Mm-hmm. Him and Dior, I didn't know that him and Dior was getting into it. Dior felt like he was copying off him.
Okay.
And that's all I got from the trailer.
Okay.
But I think it's pretty cool that it's a series.
Yeah.
And not just a movie, because Gucci gave us a movie.
Right. So did Versace.
It's a Versace movie? Mm-hmm. I just thought it was the story.
I'm pretty sure, or was that Gucci? But Lady Gaga paid the wife.
That's Gucci.
That's Gucci? Oh, well, there is a Versace movie too, though.
Okay. And yeah, I'm happy that it's a series, because it's like we just get to learn more. Mm-hmm. A series is more broad.
Did you see I repost this thing? It was like fashion documentaries that you should watch. Mm-hmm. You saw it?
No.
It was in our...
Oh. I think I seen it, and then somebody famous actually liked it. I mean, not famous. A verified account came to our page.
Yeah, I think maybe it was the person who posted that. But I'm not sure. How do I find it? Oh, here. No. That was you. Let me look. But you can go ahead. You can keep talking.
Yeah, I know you're not going to watch it. But I'll fill you guys in and give my opinion on it. I'll talk to y'all on TikTok about it. But I'm interested. I know you don't want to support. It's not me like supporting. I'm just want to be nosy.
Yeah, I don't want to support. But I just don't get why they would put that on there.
On Disney Plus.
Yeah, on Disney
So
Plus.
Now we got to dive deep into Disney Plus. To Disney. I mean... all the Disney stars, they come out and say little things from time to time.
In the mic, girl.
I know I had to yell that part.
But they ain't gonna hear it. All the Disney stars come out and say what?
All the Disney stars from time to time, they come out and say little things. And look at how all the Disney stars even turned out.
Right. So, all right. So here's the list of the movies or documentaries that it says fashion designers should watch. One is called Supermodels. It's on Apple TV. 2 is called The First Monday in May. It doesn't say what platform. The second one says In Vogue, The Editor's Eye. That's on HBO. McQueen. I think this says it's going to be in theaters June 8th.
Mm-hmm.
McQueen. Okay, so maybe that's coming out, or maybe it's already came out.
Mm-hmm.
But look that up, McQueen.
All right.
This one is called Westwood, probably about Vivienne Westwood, but it says punk icon activist.
Mm-hmm.
This next one says Dior and I.
Mm-hmm.
I think that came out already. A film directed by Frederick Chang. It doesn't have a platform, but it's called Dior and I. And then the last one, Manolos.
Mm-hmm.
The boy who made shoes for lizards. So, I'm sorry. And there's another one called the September issue. So just some fashion documentaries to possibly watch.
Do you know how we always talk about books? I think we have to start talking about. We have to start talking about fashion books.
Fashion books.
We recommended books, but we don't recommend fashion books. And we got to get into fashion books and fashion series so we can get into the chit chat.
I definitely said the same thing to myself after that little book episode we did. I'm like,
so we said the same thing.
We're not talking about any
fashion books. Which is we talk about which is still good because
entrepreneurship books,
it'll help you
books.
It'll help you all in your entrepreneurship.
Right.
So it's still good enough.
But we should look
get into fashion books. Yeah, I bought.
Go ahead.
I just bought a book. So I'll buy. One of my goals is to buy one book a week. I bought the 30-day challenge, and then I said after we did our little book recording, I said, okay, so my next book is finally going to be a fashion book. Yeah. I'm not going to buy too much self-help books. I didn't figure it out yet.
Oh, okay.
I bought the 30-day challenge, but I'm saying like my this week is my week to buy a new book.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, not no more self-help books, but
break it up.
Yeah.
That's why I read the Leslie Jones book. Because she's a comedian. It was about her life story and comedy. And it was hilarious. But I needed to break up the self-help entrepreneurship books with something else. Yeah. So, and then now I'm back to self-help again. But there's a book that this girl was talking about, and I feel like her name is Brandis, but it's called Fashion in Color. It's all, from what I hear, it's also a beautiful looking book, like a coffee table book, like the book that you leave out because it's pretty. But basically the book is about the history of Black fashion designers or people of color fashion designers and how they made history. She was on the podcast Brown Ambition, and she was talking about how when she bought this book that was about like the top 100 most well-known fashion designers, there was only one Black designer, and it was Olivier from Balmain. So she was like, well, I clearly know there's more, so let me create my own book that's kind of talking about Black fashion designers specifically. So let me look up her name real quick.
Did you ask side note, did you ask King Bella at all to come on the podcast?
Probably not. Her name is Brandeis. Brandice. Brandeis. She also owns Harlem Fashion Week in New York. And I think Harlem Fashion Row is a street where she started putting Black designers into different boutiques. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Harlem Fashion Row, Harlem Fashion Week, and then her book is Fashion in Color. And she also just started a fashion podcast called Fashion in Color as well. So, and hers is more interview style versus our, conversational style. But yeah, so that's a fashion book that I'm going to recommend people buy because it's about Black fashion designers. And so it's called Fashion in Color. My friend bought me a book. I haven't picked it up. I'm sorry if you're listening to this episode. It's called Building an Empire. And it's about building a fashion brand empire.
I think.
So why haven't I read that yet? I need to read that. It's pink.
Oh no. So we're not talking about the same book. I have a book in my cart. It's a blue book. I think it's called Building a Fashion something.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's called building a fashion empire, but it's called building an empire.
I think it's
but it's
fashion management, but it's like $80.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was about to say,
but
was your
yeah,
book
I like
$80?
that. Huh?
I was about to say, was your book $80?
Oh no.
But you don't know.
I wouldn't know. But I doubt that she would buy me anything that was $80. Especially if she didn't know whether I was gonna like it or not. But,
Right.
yeah, that should be our next assignment is to read a fashion book.
Yeah. Read a fashion book and
reading.
watch a fashion movie series or something and come back with the opinions and the gossip in the conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
And the
we give ourselves
recommendations.
So much
we
love it though.
Honestly, not doing nothing or not having a job anymore.
Right, that type of job.
And I got time to really sit and do research.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that's probably why I'm so happy, because I'm actually low key living, not making money yet.
As a fashion podcaster or a fashion blogger,
fashion podcaster, designer, just I'm living my entrepreneur life.
Yeah,
low key.
Right.
This is the very start, not yet, but it's like, oh shoot, I don't got to stress about what time I gotta be at work or like.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, take these notes, like what's going on, like just keeping up with everything.
And I think like in this space where you don't have that like extra waitressing job, like you can really focus on building this part of your life.
Yeah, and I'm around positivity, like I'm around you. We sew together, very positive. Then we come to the podcast together, very positive. Then I'm around my boyfriend, very positive. Like I'm not back at like a job where everybody was brought up differently, everybody was raised differently, everybody coming with different energies. You don't know what this person going through. I don't know. It's just positive and I'm able to focus.
Yeah.
I'm excited about, I hope that we can get to meet these big brands.
We will.
And like interview them, not on the podcast, but like interview them on our own and then come back on the show and just like
talk about it,
and like they can tell us, like, I don't know, we just get to know them.
Yeah,
and
they'll be our best friends.
Yes,
obviously.
Like, hey, like we have a podcast and we want to like talk about you in a positive way. No gossip.
Of course, just like we talked about King Bella, like positivity. We don't really talk about anybody negatively except for Balenciaga. We don't talk about anybody negatively.
Zara.
Only when we're like, all right, that was kind of odd.
You're being weird.
Not sure what
you're being weird.
A little rapey.
Maybe it's not even like rapey. Maybe it's just a publicity stunt.
The Balenciaga?
No, I mean rapey, but maybe they're not really rapey like that. They just did it for publicity so that they can.
There's no good publicity about children being associated with,
because it's like everybody forgot and they still support them. It's like everybody forgot the fashion show that just came out, all them celebrities.
And I did not.
What was that fashion week? Everybody still wears Balenciagas. They got kids though.
That was odd to me.
They got kids.
They might have been paid to be there, but you can't.
So I don't know. Maybe it's something behind it for them to still support.
Red carpet 2024. Before we go, we got to talk about these red carpets that are coming up.
Yes.
CBS. Well, that just passed. That was the Golden Globes. Next, we have February 4th, which is the Grammys. Like that little image is so tiny.
I should have put the name. Okay.
Huh?
I should have put the name.
Yeah. Then we have Oscars on ABC. That is March 10th. And we have the Met Gala.
I'm excited for the Met Gala,
which is May 6th. So that's our
Met Mondays, and the theme for the Met Gala. Are you excited for the theme?
Or I didn't know the theme until you wrote it.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. That's what you said.
Yeah, it's Sleeping Beauty.
Okay.
Are you excited about that?
Sure. Yeah.
Because I don't know. I think it's beauty that the word beauty that got me.
Yeah. Sleeping Beauty.
It's princessy. It's just.
But remember when what's her name, Zendaya went to the Met Gala, and first of all, I feel like that year was very Cinderella. Was that Cinderella? That year must have been Cinderella because
I don't know what year you're talking about.
Blake Lively also had like a light blue Cinderella type dress that transformed almost as if the mice were transforming her. And then Zendaya at that same Met Gala had a very literal Cinderella dress on.
Mm-hmm.
And when the fairy godmother walked around her and did like bibbidi bobbidi boo, the dress started lighting up.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, why are y'all doing another movie?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like how the Met Gala has themes, because it shows this. It's a time for designers. Like, it just shows you the creativity of designers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. Like, you put a rapper, you put a beat on, all the rappers in the room got a rap on that beat, and you hear all the different styles on how they go on the beat. Now you give all these different designers a theme, and you see like how they create.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about the Met. I'm excited about the BET Awards because I'm ghetto, but Fashion Week is coming up February 12th, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about Fashion Week. We didn't do our calendar.
What calendar?
Our 2024 fashion calendar. What to expect this year. So I guess this could be it.
Okay. Go ahead. What do you expect?
We just said it. With the awards coming up, Fashion Week in February, Met Gala in May. I don't know. Got to do some more research.
Yeah, I think I'm not excited about any of these. I think I'm excited about the Oscars because I feel like with The Color Purple and some other movies that came out this year, we're going to see some really big fashion moments, and depending on who the winners are, some really big standout fashion moments. And I think for the Grammys, I don't know, Beyonce versus Taylor again. Isn't it them every year against each other? Like,
oh wow,
Beyonce
every
versus Taylor
year
again. And are Beyonce and Taylor Swift, would their movies be considered in the same category for the Oscars? Like a music, concert, documentary? Is that a category for the Oscars? And if so, is it going to be Beyonce versus Taylor again? Can they just be besties?
Beyonce went to Taylor Swift premiere. Did you see that?
But Taylor didn't go to hers. Come on, Tay. Like,
what's your beef with Taylor Swift? Because
I have no beef. It's just, you know,
I have no beef.
I have no beef. I like her. I really love her. I think she's a beautiful musician and a beautiful writer. I'm serious. I think she's a really good writer, and I love her work ethic. And she also is really into voters' rights and like encouraging her following to vote. I feel like she's a great person. If he can't be with me, he should be with her. if he gotta choose somebody.
Delusion.
I guess.
Delusion.
I guess.
Delusional.
She stole all of our men. But it's fine.
Who is all?
A lot of girls wanted him.
Oh.
But she's a great person. She's from PA area. You know.
I love her work ethic too.
Yeah. Maybe I should watch her movie. I saw the Beyonce movie. Really good.
Yeah.
Really inspirational. I wonder.
Maybe he'll be in the movie.
No, he won't. Anyway, fashion update. Was there any other updates?
Halle Bailey finally.
Halle Bailey.
She finally announced her pregnancy.
She announced the birth.
Yeah.
She didn't announce the pregnancy. She's like, here go my son, y'all.
Here you go.
Right.
I think how maybe we should do a full-blown episode. Maybe we should do a separate episode on pregnancy, fashion and pregnancy.
Fashion? Maybe we should.
So let's save it. Let's save this. Let's save that.
Yeah, because we were going to get into her looks, but we can save that.
We can save that. That's good.
Remember when
how to dress when
Kylie hid
both
her pregnancies, really.
Yeah.
Remember when Kim Kardashian got dragged for some of her pregnancy looks? That's probably why the Kylie always hid her pregnancies.
Yeah, this good. This is a good topic.
Courtney barely showed her recent pregnancy.
This is a good topic.
Yeah,
this is
we
a
should
good
do a
topic.
separate episode on that. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, Halle Bailey now has a son. I'm sorry, Halle Bailey.
Oh, it's Halle. Okay.
Now has a son named Halo.
Oh,
which is very cute. Did you know that's my niece's middle name, Halo?
Oh,
named after the Beyonce song.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Halle. Come on the show.
And congratulations on keeping it private.
Yes, of
Everybody
course.
deserves their privacy.
Of course.
So I'm happy that you said it when you felt like saying it. Hopefully you weren't pressured into saying it. But yeah, I'm happy for you, as always, proud of you.
Yes.
Always.
Did you see? Never mind.
Our joint face one, apparently. You're telling us we look like you. I think it's a grab. But we could all be siblings. So we all have a nephew. Congratulations to us.
Congratulations.
And the boy's gonna be handsome because both of those, DDG and Halle, both beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful black people.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see what their kid is gonna look like. And I hope they have some daughters because they're just so beautiful. I know they're gonna have some beautiful daughters.
Yes.
Too. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
congrats.
guys.
This was a good episode.
Yeah. Count your blessings.
Before you count your money.
Bye.
Bye.